IT data center are a huge investment and most of the mid-sized company need to set up their own data center to run their business operations.
Building new data center is a time-consuming effort needing huge investments and months of planning.
One cannot afford to make a wrong decision when designing and setting up new data center as they need to build for a life around 20 years.
And to help you in making right decision, we are here as promised with first and most important step in building a data center. Without this step, you cannot build one.
So, this is Nitin
And this is Pranav.
and welcome you to the new episode of
D for Data Center by MSP TV.
The first and the most important step in building a data center is choosing the right location.
But before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any update and support our channel.
Data center location is a key for any business that completely run their operation based on information technology processes, and data centers from the heart of IT infrastructure of any organizations.
So it is very crucial that you place the heart in the location, and to do that, check whether the location meet this top 10 criteria for data center site selection.
And the first criteria is disaster avoidance. In simple word, how safe in the location when it comes to natural disaster like earthquake, hurricanes, lightning storms, tornadoes, floods, etc.
These natural disasters can cripple data center by damaging the physical infrastructure, and also during these calamities, key employees and vendors are unable to reach the facility.
Therefore, area which falls in frequent earthquake zones or any other natural calamity should be strictly avoided.
Moving on to criteria number 2, availability of power. Data centers consume power equal to 2500 typical homes. Power requirements have been rising from the data center as data center demand are increasing rapidly, and this is the reason that data center energy efficiency is one of the hot topics in IT industry today.
Data center electricity costs have become the second highest expense in the data center operation. Its cost around 13%. Therefore, the cheap and abundant power supply is one of the main criteria for the site selection. Water availability and the cost also need to be considered if the data center design uses a water-based cooling.
Now moving on to one of the very essential criteria number 3, network carrier availability.
Communication is the core of the data center functioning. All the equipment in the data center needs to communicate with the device spread around the world for a different business processes. Therefore, it's crucial that you have a good fiber connectivity.
A fast and reliable internet connection in your data center location enables your customers and clients to be able to connect with you on the web without any difficulties. Also, location should have more than one network carrier for redundancy.
In today's modern world, it is crucial to have reliable and economical connection to the web, and either way, a data center with a poor connectivity is a useless setup. Now, criteria number 4, transport and accessibility. Although the data center can be a setup in a small cities, that should be still easily accessible in any means of transport.
Suppliers of IT equipment like HP, Cisco, Dell, IBM, Intel and other construction crew need to be able to travel to the site easily. Air connectivity is also preferred so that support personnel can be flown to the site ASAP if needed for outages. Criteria number 5, land and building cost. Since data centers are massive facilities, cost to acquire the land is a crucial factor in the site selection.
When deciding between the multiple options, it's important to remember that the cost of data center site includes more than the just price of the property. The cost you should be looking at the total cost of data center site, which includes cost of real estate and the land, cost of building the infrastructure, cost of power, cost of internet connectivity, and cost of accessibility on the day-to-day business.
Criteria number 6, tax structure, incentives and subsidies. Political factors impacts all investment decision even if the operation of a data center is purely technical issue. Corporate tax structure varies in different states.
As data center involves massive capital investment, companies look for ways to reduce their taxes in order to increase their profits. Many states and central government in India offering incentives and subsidies in taxes to attract companies to making huge capital investment in data center as a data consumption in the nation is soaring high.
And we can see in market big companies are making huge investments in India in major locations. So look for the location where you receive a good tax relaxation, incentives and subsidies. Criteria number 7, availability of skilled manpower. Data centers provide a great deal of jobs during construction and they also need a lot of on-site engineers like electrical, telecom, IT engineers to operate the site.
Therefore, IT manager needs to consider the local talent pool when looking at a potential data center sites. And local talent acquisition helps in reducing the cost also. Moving to criteria number 8, safety and security. A data center hosts a critical business and uses the data, therefore data integrity cannot be compromised. And security, the prime concern of the data center sites. Data centers are targeted by hackers every day, which is why they need to be equipped with the best security possible.
It is not just about the virtual security but also the physical safety of the data centers is of extreme importance as any disturbance to the facility can impact business processes. Therefore, before considering the site location, do check the crime area of the location. Criteria number 9, urban planning or jurisdiction regarding regulation and environment. While finalizing the site, do check for what are the environmental and business laws of the various cities. Data center is not a very environmentally friendly business due to its huge energy consumption.
Data center, EU or non-EU, should be compliant with WATMOS regulation, local telecommunication laws and all other relevant business regulation in the respective jurisdiction. In order to achieve such compliances, any data center needs to obtain all necessary certification, license, appropriate permits and registration from respective regulatory bodies and public authorities. Now, last and important criteria to be considered for any data center location. Number 10, climate condition.
Environment and climate are very important when considering a location for data center. Since data centers need colder temperatures and humidity control, cities with moderate climate are preferred.
This is the reason many companies are setting up their new data center in major cities like Bangalore, Mumbai and Hyderabad, as in overall India has moderate climate.
So these were the top 10 criteria for an ideal data center location. Let's have a quick recap. Disaster avoidance, network carrier availability, availability of power, transport accessibility, land and building cost, tax structure, incentives and subsidies, availability of skilled manpower, safety and security, urban planning and environment, climate conditions.
If your location has check marks all the criteria, then you have the best location for your data center. Well, this is just the first step in building an ideal data center. There are more steps to be taken and we are going to cover all that in upcoming episodes.
So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to press the bell icon to receive notification.
And if you like this video, please like it below and share with your friends who might be find this useful or with someone who is interested in data center.
If there is any particular topic about data center or any other query that you want us to cover in our upcoming videos or any suggestions to make our content more interesting, please feel free to share it in the comments below or email us to info@msplgroup.com.
You can also connect with us on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn for the updates, and do visit mspwebstore.com for your online store for power backup solution for home, office and also for accessory related to data center.
Well, that is it from us for today. Thank you for watching this video till the end.
Take care of yourself and your loved ones. This is Pranav along with Nitin.
Signing off. See you soon.